Assalamu alaikum. Hello, my students in future high school. Your teacher, Miss Rasha, with you in English subject. In this video, I'm going to start with Unit 7. Let's start with Unit 7 and please prepare your box to write down any notes. Have a nice time with me. Let's start with Unit 7. Our lesson today on course book page number 78. Unit 7, on course book page number 78, Unit 7, Health and First Aid. Health and First Aid. Lesson 1 and 2, reading. Reading for specific information. Number 1, before you read, lesson 1, before you read. Section A, look at the photographs and discuss the questions in pairs. Here we have questions about the photos. Number 1, what do you know about the World Health Organization? Okay. Some examples are UNICEF, specifically the health of children, the WHO, and the Red Cross and Crescent Movement. Okay, these are examples, okay, about World Health Organization. Then, question number 2 in section A, why do people have vaccinations? What do you think? Why people have vaccinations? ليش الناس تاخذ في تطعيمات? To reduce disease, or is very safe and effective. To protect future generations. Okay? These questions depends on your opinion. Okay? Just I give you simple answer. Number 3, what kills more people in the world? What do you think? What kills more people in the world? Diseases like smallpox and polio, or illnesses caused by tobacco. What kills more people? What do you think? Okay, like smallpox جدري and polio شلل الأطفال أو الأمراض اللي يسببها التدخين. Okay, in my opinion, okay, or according to the text we are going to read later, okay, tobacco. Number 5. What is the average life expectancy in the world today? According to the text, okay, again, 66 years in 2005. Okay, these questions depends on your opinion, okay, and discussion, just discussion, yes. Then we have a text on course book page number 79, reading. Yes, the World Health Organization. Yes, the first paragraph. In the 1950, the average life expectancy worldwide was just 46 years. Be careful with these numbers, okay? 20 years later, the world average increased to 56 years, and in 2005 it was 66. That is an overall increase of almost 50%. There are many reasons for this, and one of them is the World Health Organization, WHO. Okay, be careful with these numbers. Okay, yes. Then we have exercise, okay. Read the first paragraph of the article on page 79 and complete the graph. As you see the graph, you have a graph, okay? Average life expectancy worldwide, okay? Yes. Let's see, okay? Vertical axis, age in years, as you see. And the next date, okay? You have date and age in years, okay? According to the text, okay? I will give you a simple answer, okay? As you see the trend, okay, increased from 44 to 66, okay? Yes. Then we have the second paragraph. In 1948, the WHO was set up by the countries of the United Nations to improve the health of everyone in the world. The WHO organizes research, and education programs, as well as helping to fight health problems which have been caused by natural disasters. The best known example of the WHO organization's work in the eradication of disease called smallpox through mass vaccination. Before it was eradicated, 15 million people suffered from smallpox every day. 2 million of them died. Okay? Others suffered permanent damage to their skin, and many people were blinded by the disease. But by 1980, smallpox was a thing of the past. This terrible disease had been eradicated from every country in the world. It was the first time in history that such a thing had happened. If smallpox had not been eradicated, there would have been 300 million new victims over the past 20 years and an estimated 40 million deaths, a number roughly equal to 7 times the population of Libya. Be careful with figures, okay? With numbers. The WHO believes that many other diseases can be eradicated with the cooperation of the authorities in all parts of the world. In recent years, polio has almost completely disappeared, and plans are being made to combat other diseases. One of today's biggest killers is tobacco. Tobacco kills 5.4 million people each year. Be careful with figures and numbers, okay? Again, tobacco kills 5.4 million people each year worldwide. That's the equivalent of 1 person every 6 seconds. The WHO believes that people should be reminded to the dangers of smoking and should be encouraged to stop. That's the purpose of World No Tobacco Day, which is held on May 31st every year. A number of important lessons have been learned since 1948. The most important lesson is that the people of the world can fight disease only if they work together. Disease does not recognize national borders or religious, political, racial, or economic differences between countries. The vaccine against smallpox was invented 200 years ago, but smallpox was not eradicated until the countries of the world agreed to work together. Science alone is not enough. Okay, be careful with each figures or numbers and each sentence in this text. Then we have here section B. Scan the article to find these figures. What does each one mean? Number 1, 1948. Number 2, 50%. Number 3, 2 million. Number 4, 1980. Number 5, 5.4 million. Number 6, 31st. So, what does each one mean? Let's see the answer. Number 1, the year the WHO was set up. Number 2, life expectancy in the last 55 years. Number 3, the number of people who died from smallpox every year before it was eradicated. Number 4, the year by which smallpox had been eradicated. Number 5, the number of people killed by tobacco every year. Number 6, the date of World No Tobacco Day. So be careful with these figures, okay? Then you have section C. Read the article and answer these questions, okay? Read the article and answer these questions. Number 1, who started the World Health Organization? Number 2, which part of the body can be permanently damaged by smallpox? Number 3, why is smallpox a thing of the past? So you should read again to answer these questions. These questions on course book page number 78. Number 5, what is the purpose of World No Tobacco Day? Okay, as you see, you have 7 questions you have to answer after you read the article again. Okay, I will give you the answer. Yes. Who set up the World Health Organization? The countries of the UN, United Nations. Okay, so these are answer of the questions. Okay, now do exercise A to E on workbook page 44. So you have some exercise, okay, in your workbook on page 44. Yes. Yes, this is section A. Read the article on course book page 79 and match the words 1A to their definitions AH. Number 1, life expectancy. Okay. Number 2, sit up. 3, improve. 4, eradicated. Number 5, victims. Number 6, cooperation. 7, encourage. 8, borders. Okay. A, completely destroyed. Supported. Created. How long a person are likely to live. E, working together. F, make better. Okay. Yes, let us give you the answer. Number 1, D. Number 2, C. Number 3, F. Number 4, A. Number 5, H. Number 6, E. Number 7, B. Okay? Yes. It's very important, okay? It might come as the same, this exercise, match, okay? Yes. Section B, complete the phrases or sentences with words from the box, then find the phrases or sentence in the article and check your answers. Okay, be careful. This exercise in your workbook as a complete, okay? But this sentence, it might come as true and false. So be careful with each sentence. Number 1, 20 years later, the world average increased 56 years. Okay? Yes, let's give you yes. Case 2, number 1, 2, 56 years. Number 2, the WHO was set up by the countries of the United Nations. Number 3, before it was eradicated, 15 million people suffered from smallpox every year. Number 4, many people were blinded by the disease. Number 5, this terrible disease had been eradicated from every country in the world. Number 6, the WHO believes that people should be reminded of the danger of smoking. Number 7, and should be encouraged to stop. Number 8, smallpox was not eradicated until the countries of the world agreed to work together. Okay, so this sentence in your workbook, okay, as a complete, but in your final exam, okay, it might come as true and false. So be careful. You should, okay, you have to read the article, then do this exercise. Okay, have a nice time and thank you for listening.